Hi, my name is Joshua, and welcome to my channel. Today, I get to introduce you to my chess player, Danilo.
Hey Joshua, how you doing?
Hi.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm honored to be a part of your channel.
First of all, can you please explain what chess is?
What is chess?
Yeah.
Wow, chess is a very old game about strategy and tactics and positional understanding, and some say war. And I'd like to think that the world would be a much nicer place if people solve their problems over the chessboard rather than going into actual war and violence. I think, right? What do you think? The world would be a much better place. Imagine that, right? Nobody,
Yeah, if you think
nobody has
about
to
it,
die.
yeah.
So yeah, so chess. I fell in love with chess when I was. I think my father taught me maybe when I was 6, but I only truly fell in love with it when I was around 12, and I started reading a lot of chess books, and I started playing a lot of chess online. This is the late '90s, and then I went to chess tournaments. I had a chess tutor for a little bit, and I just devoured all of this chess information, and I got better really quick. And I just couldn't get enough of it. I would stay up. I went to public school, right? So I would stay up during the weekdays, like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, playing chess online because I loved it so much. Of course, my mother hated that. But now I'm a chess teacher. I didn't even know. This is the thing. I didn't even know that was going to be my future, but I just did it because I loved it and I was passionate about it. And now I teach my kids chess as part of their homeschooling, and also I'm a chess coach. And you've been with me for probably over a year now, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
And it's been great. I'm really happy that I'm able to teach online. In person is great too, but online, you can teach people all over the country, right? I've been teaching people, Kentucky, Louisiana, California, yeah, all over, and New York as well. So yeah, so happy, thankful.
How did you become good at it?
Yeah, so I'm just a lot of practice, a lot of reading, a lot of practice. And you can't be afraid of losing, right? So I think a lot of kids, when they learn chess, they take losses to heart, and they get really sad, or maybe they start crying. But you can't, you got to pick yourself up. One of my favorite quotes is a Japanese proverb. It says, "Fall down 7 times, get up 8 times." Right? So it doesn't matter how many times you lose. What's the important thing? Well, actually, you know what? The way I look at it, it's not, you don't really lose, right? Because you either win or you learn something, right? So you don't really ever lose, I think. If you learn from your mistakes, then you improve on them, and then losses can just be stepping stones to improvement, right? Progress. So yeah.
Do you have a favorite chess piece?
Favorite chess piece. Whoa. um I think I think when I play chess, I use my pawns pretty well. A lot of people have told me that I mostly move my pawns, and that I think the pawns are very under appreciated, right? People underestimate the pawns because they're so small and they're just 1 point each. But what's every pawn can become what?
Queen.
A queen, right? Every pawn can become a queen. So you skillfully use your pawns, and then you can really gain an advantage. And I think most kids that learn chess, they see the biggest pieces, right? The queen, maybe the rooks, right? They're like, let me get these pieces out quickly because they're the biggest and they're the strongest, right? But the problem is, if there's too many pieces on the board, you can lose your queen and your rook very quickly, right? But if you know how to use your pawns really well, you can kind of like strangle your opponent like a boa constrictor, very
Yeah.
slowly remove space and cramp your opponent's position. and then they will make mistakes. And then you don't really have to play like really brilliantly. They're just going to make mistakes because they have no space. So I would say the pawns. I like the pawns the most.
What's the funnest chess tournament you've played?
The funnest chess tournament. Yeah, I played a lot when I was a teenager in the 90s. My parents brought me all over, like the Northeast, like World Open and yeah, various tournaments on Long Island. Yeah, World Open was in Philadelphia, by the way. But I think the coolest one I've been to was recently. I went to this. It's called Chess in the Park. I don't know if I invited you guys to go. I might have invited you guys. Chess in the Park, and it's in Central Park in Bethesda Fountain. And last year in September, it's every year September. It's a free tournament, by the way. Not all these tournaments are free, but this was a free tournament. It's so many kids there. Over 800 kids were there. It was amazing. And it would have been beautiful to see you there as well. And you know who was there? I think some people you know. Eric and John were there.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric and John were there, and Aaron. Remember Aaron from the classes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Aaron and Eric and John, and let's see, actually a bunch of chess kids that I know that live near me. So yeah, a lot of kids were there, and it's very inspiring to see all these kids playing chess outdoors in a beautiful environment like Central Park. So I'd say that was the most fun.
Do you think why do you think kids should give chess a chance? The game a chance.
Yeah. I think there's so much that can be learned from playing chess. For example, just talk about strategy and tactics, and some people say math, but I don't really think math is a big thing of it. I think there's other great great lessons that a kid can learn, such as making a decision and then accepting the consequences of your actions, right? So sometimes when kids are playing chess and they make a bad move, what do they say? Can I have a take back? Can you give me a take back, please? Now, let me ask you, if your mother can actually also verify this in life. If we make a bad decision in life, can we get a take back? No. Yeah, there's no take backs in life. You make a bad business decision, you hire a bad person, you invest your money in a bad place. Can you get a take back? No, there are no take backs in life. So I don't like it when kids give each other take backs, because it's very unrealistic, right? And the idea is that you think about your move really well, and then you justify why you want to make that move to yourself, and then you make the move and you follow up with the consequences of that move, right? Either it's a good move or it's not a good move. You accept the consequences, right? If it's a good move, great, it was a good move. But if it was a bad move, you learn from it. Why was that a bad move? And then maybe next time you'll make a better move, right? So I think that's one of the most important lessons that kids can learn, is to accept the consequences of the decision and to think really hard before you make a decision. Right? Because especially in life, like we said, you don't get any takebacks. So yeah, it's a big lesson.
Is there a way that anyone can contact you if they wanted to learn chess?
Yeah, so I have a Facebook page, Danilovich Chess, Danilo Danilo, Vich Vich, one word, and then chess. That's my Facebook page. I also have my website, DaniloCuellar.com. Danilo Danilo Cuellar Cuellar.com. And a lot of my classes are on there. Or they can just email me if they're interested in participating in some of my classes. Danilo Kipu at yahoo.com. So Danilo Danilo Kipu Kipu at yahoo.com. So they can do that. They want to contact me. I got a lot of great students over the years, and it's just beautiful to be a part of the intellectual development of kids, right? Because, you know, how do we make the world a better place? What do you think? What do you think? How do we, one way we can make the world a better place?
Hmm.
What do you think?
One way we could make the world a better place. Wow.
What do you think?
Um.
Well, just give me one. There's many ways, right?
Yeah. One is not polluting.
Okay, not polluting, but more
Finding
more relevant to what we're talking about here is you teach the kids, you educate the kids, right? Why? Because the kids
so
will
they
be
the future.
the kids will be the population of tomorrow, right? The kids will be the future. So the way that you want the future to look like, that's how you treat kids, and that's how you raise kids, right? And that's how you educate kids, right? So, you know, if you want the world to be full of kind, compassionate, loving, intelligent, rational, logical thinking people, right? Then that's the way that we should try to raise our kids and educate our kids. So I firmly believe that if you really do want to change the world, forget about writing your politician or going for a law. Forget about that. You know, you teach your kids to live in the way that you want to see the future. That's the way we change it. That's what I think one of the most important ways. Not polluting is good too, but I think it's so important to teach kids well, right? And have a thriving, prosperous, successful future if we do that.
Thank you so much, Danilo, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. Really enjoyed it.